everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. This is the last one of the year, VIB sales, I believe. So I will put all the details with the code and the dates and everything down in the description box below. This first video, I decided to divide them up. So this first video is makeup, and the next one is skincare and all etc. All right. Let's start with foundations. I decided to just kind of round up all the ones that I've been wearing because they're all available on Sephora. So the Dior Backstage foundation, I mix, what do I mix? 0N and 1N, depending on, 0N is way too light for me, 1N is way too dark for me. So I tend to mix the two equal parts, depending on if I've self-tanned or something. And it's a great coverage. It's Dior Backstage. I was like, is it called Dior Backstage? It is. And it's great coverage. It's like kind of sheer medium to medium coverage. Definitely more of a matte, kind of a natural matte finish. But I just love the way it looks throughout the day. And it's not as velvety as the Dior Forever, which is a little more medium coverage. It's what I have on today. I wear the shade 0N. And it's just more of a velvety finish, slightly like a soft matte finish. But as the day goes on, sometimes it looks a little bit, can look a little bit more dewy kind of because my oil will come through. But I don't ever get exceptionally shiny with this, either foundations, but I love them both. Also the Armani Power Fabric, I haven't talked about this in a long time, but I still really, really love it. The formula is very similar to the Dior Forever, very velvety, like a velvety matte finish, really, really beautiful. It kind of gives like an airbrush finish to the skin. And I have really been liking the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish. It's a little bit more lighter in coverage, more liquidy texture, and I wear the shade, hold on, Light 4. And I did a whole video on my review on that more in depth, so I can link that below if you want. Bronzer, I definitely am here for the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I love it. Love the formula. It is more of a matte finish. The color is perfect. Well, for my skin tone. I wear it into sun. And I know many of you have actually told me that you've purchased it in your shade or in this exact same shade and absolutely love it. Like the formulation is fantastic. Now, all right, let's do lip products because I have quite a few lip products. So gloss-wise, I'm loving the Tom Ford gloss. That's what I have on today in the shade Frantic. I love the Tom Ford glosses. I also love the Hourglass Unreal glosses. Really beautiful. My favorite shade in the Unreal glosses is Fortune. To be honest, they're like so similar, but I love them both. I mean, some people ask me to compare the two. Oof. I don't know. They feel very similar. They look very similar to me. I think it's just a matter of what speaks to you more, maybe budget-wise. I don't know. But I love them both. Love the formula. And I also really enjoy the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip colors. This is Hippie Shake. I also have like Lychee something. And it's a liquid lip, but very sheer. You will have to reapply, but it's a very kind of no makeup lip. And it just feels really great on the lips. I also have been loving this lip oil by NARS called Primal Instinct. It's kind of more of a natural lip color. And it's a tinted lip oil. So it's really moisturizing and really hydrating. It feels more like a treatment, which I like. And with a little bit of color. And, so I really enjoy the NARS. They re-released their lipsticks in some new colors and some old colors. I loved Chelsea Girls, which was like a nice natural peach color. Just kind of, I'll swatch it on here. And then two red colors that were just absolutely gorgeous from the line. Bad Reputation and is going to be in the middle, and then Ravishing Red on the end. Both of these reds they're bold. They are in your face. Yeah, as you can see, really intense, really bright, but that's the kind of reds that I love. So if you love those kind of reds, you will love these. And let me clean my hand off, and then we'll move on to the rest of the products. Another lip color, because it's fall and you maybe want like a deeper color, red or something. This is NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Cruella. It's a classic. It's a nice, deep. It's a deep wine, but not too dark or too vampy. It still is red, but just a little bit more of a deeper red. If you want to just go a little bit richer or deeper, darker for fall. Speaking of fall, I have some cheek colors that I really think work well in the fall. Charlotte Tilbury, oh my gosh, you can barely even, I mean, I have used this so much. The Cheek to Chic blusher in First Love. So this is definitely more of this is like a neutrally beige. And with a little bit of pink, but I think it's really great for the fall, as well as Marc Jacobs Air Blush in Flesh and Fantasy. It is definitely, they're definitely more, brown tones, a little bit more muted, which I think looks great for fall. I still love a pop of color on the cheeks for fall, but if you do like more of a, just kind of a natural cheek color, maybe a little bit darker, maybe a little more brown. Both of these are beautiful. The Marc Jacobs texture is a little bit lighter, and it's just beautiful. They both are great in texture, but the Marc Jacobs, it's called the Air Blush for a reason. It's the powder is very finely milled, and it just glides on the cheeks. Now, if you want to splurge on an eyeshadow palette, the Natasha Denona Gold palette, perhaps for the holidays. I actually have a tutorial with this. It's just gorgeous. Lots of shimmery colors. It's very golden. It's just, except for it's like a few wild card colors, but very, very golden. And then also the Biba palette, which I just shared. This is a little more neutral, a little more great for every day. Both have matte colors, shimmer colors. The texture of the shadows is like no other. There's no fallout with the shimmer colors or the matte colors, and they're just beautiful. I really think that they are worth the splurge. Highlighter that I love for the holidays, I'm sorry, but it's like worn down, but the Dior Nude Air Luminizer in 001. So this is just a gorgeous champagne color for the cheeks, and the texture of the Dior highlighter is beautiful. It's a powder, though it looks almost like a cream when on the cheeks, because it just disappears into the skin, and it almost gives the skin like a sheen rather than a highlight, like a sheen of like freshly facialed skin. All right. A lip balm that I really love, the Drunk Elephant Lippy Balm. If you've never tried it, you twist it up, and it's a really great lip balm. I love that, first of all, you can twist it up. You don't have to dig your finger in, and it feels good. You can wear it under lip products, put it over lip products, use it at night as a lip treatment. It's fantastic. The Armani Eye Tints, number 46, is still my jam, and I still love it. It is a gorgeous color. It's like a one and done eyeshadow. Applicator's easy. The shimmer is suitable for day. It's a very subtle brown neutral, kind of a taupey brown, and it's beautiful. The shimmer, yes, suitable for day. A fragrance that I really enjoy. I actually pulled this back out and was like, I really enjoy this, and I'm going to share it in my video. Listen, I'm not a huge fragrance person. I do enjoy fragrance and that sort of thing, but I'm not as crazy about it as some people. So people always ask me for like updated fragrance videos. I don't, I'm not like acquiring tons of fragrances every season. But the Viktor and Rolf Bon Bon fragrance, it's a little sweet and a little smoky almost. And I just think it's great for the winter and fall. I would not wear this any other time of the year because it is, like I said, it's very rich, very sweet, like a hint of kind of musk and a little bit of smokiness. But it feels like something you want to wear in the fall and winter. And a pressed powder that I really love, I have it actually in a palette, but the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish airbrush powder. I love her pressed powder. It really gives like a flawless airbrush finish. I love to just dust it on down my T-zone. It lasts all day, and it's a gorgeous formulation. I wear the lightest shade. And that's it. Those are all my makeup recommendations. I didn't have a mascara in here. I really loved It Cosmetics Superhero, but I'm out of it right now, and I've been using the Lancome. But I've talked a lot about the Lancome, and there's no other mascaras right now that I haven't talked about before. But, I mean, if you want to know, I do love this It Cosmetics Superhero mascara. If there's anything else that I forgot, don't forget to check the description box below, because sometimes I add things as I'm like on the site. I'm like, oh, yes, I forgot to pull that out. I'm like pulling products for these videos, and inevitably I'll forget something or forget to mention how much I love something. So I try to put that in the description box below, anything that I may forget to mention. And hope you found this helpful, and would love to know what you guys are planning to pick up. And I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.